If you want it all, you can have it. When you live in the good life, you live in the rough life. Real lavish. Don't let the pretty face fool you, she can drive. Manipulation and being a mom at the same time. Like Ruch, here badass. A good husband, a good dada. Stay lit, the rough life, real lavish. Rough life, 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 rough life.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Angela, and beside me is my lovely hubby,
Mike.
Oh, honey, you're so crazy. Just want to say, hope everyone's doing well and staying healthy out there. But I don't want to point anything out, but I was really about to tell everybody how proud of you I am, honey, that you have been 6 days non-drinking, okay? Non-drinking, has lost 8 pounds. I'm super proud of you until
7.6 pounds.
Until this moment, guys, as I'm looking at what he has in his cup.
Well,
and he tried to foo-foo me.
I did pour a glass of wine in my cup because of the stress and pressure of being on a podcast with you, baby. Honey. I got new headphones. I got new technology. We got multiple cameras on this set now today.
Honey, I was so proud of you up until this very moment.
I'm not going to drink it.
And you told me and he told me he was drinking tea, guys. I don't know how.
No, I
don't know
never
how
said
you
there was
feel
tea
about
in
yourself
that cup,
right now.
Saying,
you said there was tea in it.
well,
we just went and got you tea, and that was what you're
to
drinking.
Show off the Ruch left. More.
Oh my goodness, guys, come on! Not just that, Mike has been working out tremendously.
Yep.
You've done so well. Tell him about the stairs.
She's got me on a diet. I'm seeing the doc from Male Excel. They got me on testosterone, vitamins.
But not just that, baby. You've been also climbing the stairs. So we live on the 40th floor.
No,
so
well, the stairs was the start of a journey. I started a journey on the stairs, but I've been going to the lifting with my trainer. And then I guess I did decide to do a little bit of Sylvester Stallone and Rocky and climb the stairs.
Uh-oh. But he didn't make it very far. Yesterday was, 8?
Well, the goal was the 48th floor, and I started on the first floor, but which, just make sure we're clear, is really like floor 0. So when I went from 1 to 5, it was truly five floors. So I made it 8 floors.
How do you feel about that?
Day 1, 8 floors. Today,
I know I personally could run it, no problem.
Day 2, I did 11
all the way to the top.
I did 11 floors today, and
today he did do 11.
Yeah,
But I still beat you, but you did do 11.
Yeah, well, you were in the elevator. I was running the stairs. I mean, but anyway, you just be shocked at how gassed you get on floor 5, especially when you start on floor 0, like I did. But anyway, yes, I'm getting jacked. Like I said last podcast, and a couple of our fans, I am not going to be the sugar daddy anymore. I'm not going to be fatso and grandpa. I'm going to get svelte. I'm going to start dyeing my hair with shoe polish, and I'm going to get abs. That's what's going to happen.
That's your plan? You sticking to it?
Yeah.
But the wine is not working for you.
I do it for all my fans.
Hey, let's tell them what the big topic in our house has been the past week. Should the Ruchs move?
Oh.
No, we're house hunting.
No, we didn't. We landed on a house. We got decided.
I know, as I'm saying, should we move? Like, what do you guys think we should do? Should we move during this pandemic? Should the Ruchs be looking to move? I found a house that I'm absolutely in love with. It's perfect. It's great for the babies. There it is right there. And it's stunning. And I want it to be mine so bad.
Angela's decided that our condo is not big enough for a family. And the reality is I've given up every room in that home, but yet it's still not big enough for our family. So she's got me house hunting. We found a home. We've been making offers on the home.
I want it. I really, I feel like it's ours.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I don't know.
The problem is that we have outgrown our condo here ridiculously, guys. We have toys everywhere, down every hallway. We can't even walk without stubbing our toe. Like, how about it? The nanny just broke her toenail on it. Like,
oh, I didn't know Berta got hurt. Well, yeah. If I would have knew I had a comp claim, I probably would have already moved. But no, I don't know if like spending money and I would say most of America is probably not even paying a mortgage
look at
right
that.
Now. We're trying to create
I
a
agree,
mortgage.
Annie. See, we need a swing set for the babies. And not just that, we'll be on the lake with the pool. We can get a boat, and not just that, guys, I will be close to
there's
my
a
sister.
hook. Yeah,
My twin sister.
Yeah, there's a hook.
She lives like 2 streets down. So we will be neighbors. Literally, it's just a jog to her house. It's like 2 miles. It's
I told them they should get these little paddle boats and have to like collect each other at the top of the peninsula.
which we will absolutely do. How about it, sis? If you're tuning in and listening to this, Amber, tell Mike, please tell Mike we need the house.
Emily wants to know how many bedrooms. I stopped counting, Emily, and we started walking.
How many bedrooms does it have? I don't know, 6.
I usually pick one room in the home, and I make that my room, and then I have usually like a secondary room that's Angela and I's room. So other than those 2 rooms, I really didn't care how many rooms there were.
But we should ask Jason. I know Jason's our producer of the shows tuning in, and maybe get his take on it, because I know he has a big house with 5 kids, 7 total. All of you guys, it's crazy.
Yard is always good, guys. Yard's always good. How are you?
Good. How are you, Jay?
I'm
Good to see you. I think we haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We go from a few times a week now, and a few weeks without. But my vote's a house for sure. Mainly because
you've been saying it for a while.
Then when I come visit you, I don't have to sleep on the couch. Hopefully, there's a room.
Yeah, good point.
Well, there'll be plenty of rooms. How about it, babe?
But kids, for real. I mean, kids need a yard. Obviously, we have 5, and our kids between the pool and the yard, especially during this coronavirus stuff, they've been fortunate.
The problem you get when you buy a home that big, it doesn't stop there. Like, I don't care what size home you buy, you're gonna buy something when you get there. And this house is how many square feet, baby?
Yeah, almost 9,000.
Almost 9,000 square feet.
House.
Yeah, and it lacks a pool, which she said you can't have a home that big with kids without a pool, so we got to put a pool in, and it's on the lake, so therefore we have to buy a boat.
We have to buy lots of things,
and then we got to fill this home. So
I think that's what stresses Mike out, is the filling part. And my decorators listening, summer, yes, I'm super excited to share all the great news with you when it happens, if I can sell this old man on it. But I feel really confident about it.
So where are you guys on the process? Did you say you put in an offer on this house?
We have put an offer in. They countered. We countered. Right now, we actually did put a what's it called, an earnest deposit on the home. I haven't bought a home in
so
like a first home.
The answer to your question, Jason, is yes. The house is going to be ours, I hope.
Wow.
So we did settle on a price on the home. Tomorrow they're doing the inspection.
Yes.
Oh wow. So this is moving.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah. Actually, you want to know something that's even crazier? Is we move in 2 weeks if it happens.
No way.
Yeah, I figured before there was a run in the bank, I might as well get some cash out of him.
You're talking over Jason. What, honey?
Sorry, buddy.
I said, there's no way you're going to be able to move in this house in 2 weeks, is there?
What's great is our lease is not up till June, middle of June here. So we'll I'll bring painters in. I'll bring all my guys in to kind of, prep everything, get everything prepared, and slowly and daily do little stuff. Yeah.
So what Ange decided to do was, while the whole world's on its ass wondering where the next dime's coming from, we're going to go buy a home, close on it before our rent's up at our
I don't think that's so bad. I mean, the interest rates are so low right now. That's what you told me.
She is trying to stimulate the economy, Mike. She is thinking about the economy.
She told me the other day, she said, you told me the interest rates were free. I said, well, it's not free, baby. You don't be buying homes in the middle of all this. Well,
we were driving down the road. We pulled in to get gas yesterday. We were going to see sis and go view the house again yesterday. And pulling this gas station, and Mike gets fuel. I was like, oh, look at the gas prices. What were they, $1.89 or something?
No, it was $1.64.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is that good? I'm like, what do you mean, is that good? I'm like, I never pay attention to my gas ever.
Yeah, I was like,
pull in, get it, pump it, go.
I'm like, baby,
I didn't even know what cheap gas prices are.
It's amazing you even pump your own gas, but let alone know the price of a gas. I'll give you a pass, but I would say most of America knows pretty much what their gas price at their local pump is.
Yeah, it's crazy how cheap it is, isn't it?
Georgia's probably cheaper than North Carolina.
Yeah, I want to say we're at like 140, something like that, a gallon.
That's like free, eh?
Wow.
That's crazy.
How low do you think the gas prices will go?
I don't know.
$1.20?
Could it drop below $1?
No.
Come on. Then we're going to start cleaning out our trash bags.
I mean,
that's to the 30s, man.
I mean, I really don't know, but
can't have that.
Remember back in the day when they had a few different prices? They had self-serve price, or Ange would have loved this. Back in the day, you had where somebody would pump your gas for you, and that was a certain
Actually, no, it's so funny. Back in Seattle, they still do that at certain gas stations. Yeah, they do. There's actually one in, I think it's downtown. No, not downtown, but somewhere towards Puyallup. They, it's like a little hole in the wall gas station, and you don't get out of your car. They come right to you. It's awesome.
That town's high service. We went for coffee in the middle of the winter, like 5 years ago, and the girls were in bikinis.
Okay.
Jason, do you know that they're
So they're
half
still
nude?
serving you. Yeah, they're still. Well, no, pasties. I'm sorry, they were.
Yeah.
They served me
Customer
a
service.
latte with a pasty.
It's called naughty latte. Naughty
Naughty-
latte.
Hey, that's catchy.
Or they're either in lingerie or, like you said, pasties with just underwear and like bikini bottoms. Like,
Yeah,
no lie, they're everywhere.
I
Oh.
couldn't fall asleep there. I made so many trips every day.
You just wanted
I
more.
always heard that my little sister's husband always goes there.
Hell, I went with him too.
Out, but
I went with him as well. Well, hell, I
I
went with
heard
your
his
dad.
daily routine at like 5 a.m. was like hitting the coffee shop.
Why do you
That's a
think your
little much,
dad
though.
stutters so much?
That's not funny. I think he's not gonna stutter, by the way. I think I would have a problem though if you want to go to a half nude coffee shop every single morning. I think that's a little weird. I mean, what does everybody think out there? I mean, do you think that's weird, Jason?
Yes.
How the state of Washington
Of course, you
even
do,
allows
Jason.
it?
Yeah, of course.
I know your wife. She's
My
like,
my feeling was,
cut
you
you
know,
off.
if they make it legal and it's right there, you're meant to have your coffee with that
I
kind
would
of
love to
sugar
know what
in it.
other states do that type of thing. As far as North Carolina would never do it, but it's the
Do
Bible.
you think it's against the law here?
Bible based? Yeah, it's a Bible belt here. Absolutely, they would never approve that. No way.
They approved our age difference. Your mom said I was
Look
no
at
good
that.
for you.
$1.39 in some places in North Carolina. That's insane.
And
So,
Eric's
yeah.
got an engine block, so I'm gonna target him as a expert witness. So, honey, I can't believe those prices.
That's insane. But what are we paying on a normal day? Like 2 something?
Yeah, like 260, 265. How's that? Big C shakes his head.
265.
Hey, I got some here for you. Remember the ugly grouper?
Yeah.
Remember that? Down
Ugly
in
grouper,
Florida?
yes, in Bradenton, where we got Lord.
Oh,
we had
yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
Where we were stuck there for like a month.
Was
remember?
he our bartender there, or did we just meet him?
Shawn,
Shawn Culhane.
Was he the manager?
He worked
Yeah, the
there. He
dude that
was
ran
the
the
manager
place.
or the bartender or
Yeah.
something. The Ugly
Yeah.
Grouper. So the Ugly Grouper is in Bradenton, Florida, where Mike and I stayed. Actually, Jason was there too. We did some filming for a month. We were there for a month when Lord was born. That was super fun. How about it? They had this huge, big, massive fish, all metal, like cool stuff.
They had this hook game where you roll this hook at the bar.
You throw the hook.
You throw the hook.
turned
Angela
into
and
a
I
rope.
must have tried it 10 times. We were there for 27 straight days. And then Big C comes and just starts hooking them. And I'm like, man, I am so proud of you, Connor.
Oh, that pissed me off. I was
I never even got one.
Only the
I hate
kid.
it. I freaking hate that thing.
And you
Yeah.
wonder what he does with his free time.
Yeah.
I mean, that and all the dried up socks around the house. I mean, we don't know how to get the kid around the house.
Oh, poor Connor.
We probably shouldn't bring that up. That's not
Oh,
cool.
well, yeah, people are raising
Public. People
are raising-
actually listen. There's over 1,000 people right now.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you
they
what,
got to hear this. They got to raise their
Let's talk
children.
about
Right.
something a little more positive. Speaking of Lord, Jason, I sent you a really cool video and pictures the last couple of days. Lord has been swimming, and my little sister Ashley back in Seattle had sent me this. I think it's called an otteroo, and it's like a little pool floater. You tie it around their neck, and they swim, in the tub with it. It's amazing, and Lord has adapted to it so well.
Yeah,
How about
Angela.
Yeah.
I'll get in the tub and get my game
She's
face
so
on, and then she
pretty
throws
in
this
that
little
video.
monster in there with me.
She's a little freaked out, but it choked her.
Those
a
are her
bit.
little toes. coming
Like,
up.
is she okay in this thing?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like she's very uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
seriously, like
It
watch
looks
the whole
like
video.
medieval times, like
She
they put
roll-
them in the stolics.
Yeah, but she rolls over, she's kicking, and I think it teaches them to adapt in water and roll over and kind of kick their feet. I think it's actually a great learning tool.
And King thinks it's
swimming.
a bob-up toy, so I mean, I have to police that. Oh, there she is again.
Oh, baby girl. There's the 3 of you ding
Oh,
dong.
yeah.
Again.
Look at that. You
Now,
guys-
spend some
By
time
the
in the
way,
pool.
there has been some fans saying that I got boobies. There's hardly a
that?
boobie. They're fans. There's
I don't
people
see your
talking shit
milkers.
about
No
me.
milkers.
There's no milkers there. I mean, they're going away by the day.
I will say you do look pretty good, Mike. I'm impressed. I can tell.
Well, I am.
Jason, does he look thinner?
He does. Yeah, his face
Take a
does.
second. You paused when you said that, so don't lie.
No, well, I wanted to take a look, give him an honest opinion.
Well, I haven't worn this shirt since high school, and it fits.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Mikey, do you think, not to cross promote here, but you think that has anything to do with that male Excel stuff you're doing?
Well, I do have a sponsor. If anybody doesn't know, I mean, sponsored by Male Excel. They are giving hormone replacement to men so that when they're 49, going on 50, with a wife that wears the hell out of them all the time on all fronts, they give me enough medicine to get going. And I've been on it for a week. I've lost 7.6 pounds. Yeah. So my sponsor's doing the job. And Everybody
give you
that
lots of energy, I've
doesn't
noticed.
jump on the Ruch on Mail XL and get there faster than me, they're going to be disappointed in 60 days when I'm on the cover of Muscle and Fitness.
How do they find them? Are they on Instagram, Facebook?
The Muscle and Fitness is digital, and it's also at most of your gas stations these days.
Oh boy.
I don't even know how to respond to that, guys. I'm sorry about that.
But anyway, yes, I have taken the magic pill, and it is working.
Jason, do you think it's bad? Like I was like seeing everyone's posts, all the people I follow on Instagram, and I want to go to the beach. Like, do you think it's normal to go rent a beach house and like go to the pool and go there for a week? Like,
I don't know if it's normal. We talked about it too. Melissa and I being cooped up in this house.
You have a pool, Jason. Like you can at least get out in the yard.
No, our kids have been in that pool every single day. Literally, if it's sunny, our kids are in it. So my heating bill is going to be crazy. But anyways, I think it'd be kind of nice. Go rent a beach house. You could probably get a good deal on it and just kind of get away.
I was looking online, and I think that's what.
Well, Angela and I travel so much, and I always use that for my red face. And now that we've been cooped up in this condo for a month, I have no excuse for my red face other than the alcohol.
But no, you haven't even been drinking. That's what's. But come on, it's not
6 days. You said 6 days.
6 days.
But some people, like literally, we have an appointment with this like laser specialist. Some people are prone to have red skin, like rosacea, and that's what he has. So we're trying to get it fixed.
Ever since I went viral, she's worried about the bags under my eyes, the weight. Apparently,
I think it's
I'm
just
losing
good to take
some
care
hair.
of ourselves. Like cut back on drinking, like work out, like go for walks. We have been walking miles and miles a day. How about it?
And talking. I've learned a lot about her. Her favorite color is blue.
Even though I think it's
she's
green.
a Cancer.
I think I wore green on the first podcast, and I wore the same.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's funny.
And she's a Cancer. I've learned all kinds of things about her.
Speaking of that, guess who came to see us finally, Jason? Mike's daughter.
Oh, did she?
From down below.
Yep. From the depths of hell, my daughter came up to visit me. I bribed her with going to see the new home on the lake. And of course,
now there's something in it for everybody.
Yep. So Isabel,
now they won't back on the bus.
Entrepreneur and Republican that my little girl is. I baited her, and she said, "Daddy, what if I put my own boat on your dock?" Oh. And I said, "Maybe I'll make you a deal. I will pay half of that boat." She's like, "No, Daddy, I'll get the rest. I'll get the whole boat." I'm like, "Yeah, but you're only gonna be able to buy half the kind of boat I want. So let me pay the other half."
That's a fair deal.
Yes.
Deal. So you should be proud, dude, that your daughter is willing to spend that kind of money.
Assuming we get the house.
My daughter went up 28 floors to see her daddy yesterday. There's no telling what horrors awaited her on all those 28 floors on the way out.
Oh, the danger that she had to go through.
I think she's gonna be fine.
I think she's gonna live.
Yeah, it's right now. A Big C's made his presence. Yep.
I was hoping you would have played a little.
I had that.
Then when you guys watch Sweetness and I's podcast on Wednesday, Big C is going to be in the game with us.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, there's some skits. We definitely got to come up with Big C.
But you know what? I don't know, Jay. Going to the beach, you think that's okay? Now that I'm in the public eye, the people are talking about me. Do I really want to leave this condo, go down to the beach?
Oh, you should totally bring security. That's a given, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we need a bigger room. We need a bigger boat, baby.
Yeah, bigger boat, bigger probably plane to go down.
And now that I've got 2 abs, I might get out.
It's a nice house. Your plane's got to stop in Georgia, pick us up, and then go to Florida.
It's true.
Where in Florida are you going? Thinking of going?
No, we were actually saying because
Florida.
Everything's shut down and there's no restaurants. I said, baby, just pick a nice home on the beach of North Carolina. Why travel all the way to Florida?
Oh, I got you.
To get to a beach when you can't hit, Miami. We can't hit the restaurants.
Like Hilton had. We've never been to Hilton.
Like the Outer Banks there too, right?
Yeah, Outer Banks. Yeah.
That movie, I told Mike that. Did you see that movie, Nights in Rodanthe?
No.
Was it Mel Gibson?
No. Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. Sorry, I get him confused.
Mikey knows his movies.
It was so good.
Well, I know every romantic movie that's ever been made. It's been my Bible to what to not to do. Like Angela just likes it, rough and tumble, Mike. So.
Which, by the way, Netflix. We just watched this. What was that show that John Neighbor told us?
That was bad.
The what?
That was a bad movie.
What was it? Tell Jason.
It was called Platforms.
The Platform. Oh my God.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, you gotta watch this movie.
You guys, if you have not seen it, you guys need to watch it tonight on Netflix, The Platform. crazy.
What
They're all
happens
in jail.
in a nutshell? There's 300 floors in this building, and depending on what floor, the food starts at the first floor and goes all the way to the 300th floor.
Well,
And how you act and how you treat one another. Within 3 minutes of the movie, they're peeing on the food before it goes to the next
they're like
floor.
killing each other. They're like,
I mean, it was just
But this before they get into this jail or whatever the heck you want to call it is, they all put in their favorite food. And so this favorite food is on this big platter meant for 300 and something floors going down. But whether you get a bite of that food, you don't ever know what floor you're on, and it depends on what you get. And usually when at the bottom, you get nothing. It's actually pretty creepy.
Angela's body was built on a grape, and I saw several grapes on the 300th floor of the movie. So I think Angela would be fine, and Amber would probably split it with her. But Big Mike, I don't think I'd get down in the mid floors.
So screwed
I'd
up.
be sitting there walking in the room and just killing my neighbor.
Jason, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Scary.
It's creepy.
Scary.
It is just effed up.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And people jump from that, from that thing.
Yeah. So there's my book report for the day. That's the movie you got to watch.
That's what we're telling everybody to watch on that platform.
After you binge watch The Ruch Life and listen to my podcast and hit the mail Excel
And leave us
button.
comments, guys. We want some comments. Like, we want to kind of intertwine with everybody. So give us some feedback.
What does that mean, intertwine?
I don't know. What?
I mean, Jason, is that a word? Like she wants to intertwine with her fans? I don't want to.
I was just going to let it go.
I mean, there's even Travis is losing his mind right now. And
Okay, that's not the word. Maybe there's too much champagne in this cup.
yeah. No intertwining with the fans. I mean, I've offered that to Amber 100 times and it doesn't work. Eric Spencer says the Outer Banks is the heat.
Bringing the heat.
I've never actually.
call me
I've
out.
been to the Outer Banks. I've never.
I don't call you out, honey. You shouldn't call me out. See, Jason wasn't going to call me out.
What
Yeah, I was just going to let it go.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about the beach anymore.
Honey, I don't want to talk about it either. Well, let's talk about Easter. What are we doing for Easter? Here's my stress, guys, on Easter. I know I brought this up last week on our podcast, but nobody is shipping. How is anybody getting stuff for Easter baskets? That's what I want to know. In all seriousness, like, it's real. Like, Victoria's Secret just started shipping, but their shipping is like out by 18 to 20 days.
Well, what am I
going to fill the kids' Easter baskets with? That's what I'm worried about.
I'd fill Connors with all the
look
shit.
Forward to an Easter basket every year.
I'd fill Connors with all the stuff you buy me that I don't wear, so that he could put it aside and give it to somebody next Easter. And then with the girls, I just you only wear your stuff once. Why don't you give them all that out, and then maybe
That's not funny.
and Sabrina just give her a pen and paper.
I will say,
Corner.
like, literally, no lie, like, when we raced Vegas this last time, I stocked up on Sabrina, so I feel like I'm pretty decent on Sabrina, but she's the only one I'm ready for.
Well, because if
Sabrina.
you don't with Sabrina, you're going to hear about it. So you got to get
Well, I
prepped.
kind of prepped her today. I talked to Sabrina on the phone today. I was like, hey, what's our plan for Easter? Usually it's mommy and then us, or us and mommy. She's like, well, they didn't have plans with mommy this year, so they're all ours. I'm like, I just got to fair warn you that Easter baskets will be very, very slim this year. Like, like, nobody's shipping. That's the big dilemma. Like, nobody's shipping.
Did you fill mine?
Nobody's shipping. You're not getting anything.
What I'm saying is, like every other dude in America, I ask for the same thing on every holiday, and it just seems to never come. I've been waiting.
You gotta stop.
I mean, it'd be a gift that would just keep giving, and
Look
it's
at
something
Johanna.
that doesn't fill the box.
There's my cousin Nick's wife, wifey to be, Target drive up. But Joanna, here's the thing: is I stocked up for all the little babies. The babies are set. Those are the only places that shipped on time. Was like Pottery Barn, all the baby stuff, and Target's awesome for kids. Love that. But what do I get the big kids? That's good to know. Walmart does.
No. I know what to get them all. Get them all cash. It's what they live for. It's what you thrive on.
I know, but then Amazon. I bought everything on Amazon.
I got everything I need. I'm on testosterone. I got a hot wife. I got beautiful family. I got my own sponsor. And I got a podcast.
Speaking of beautiful family, King walked today. How about it?
Yeah, we didn't miss it.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh,
I think Mike kind of missed it, but he took like 4 steps to me, like when I got in, and he did it again. I'm like, oh my God, get the camera. Then of course he stops doing it. Right.
That's a big deal.
So it's coming. I think the next couple of days he's gonna be full blown running. Like literally.
Man, he's getting so big, it's crazy.
I
he's so
seen it
beautiful.
earlier, baby.
You seen what?
The walk.
I seen it earlier.
No,
I don't believe him.
no. Seriously, I saw it.
You saw him walk.
Well, he was going to get the bottle of Lords. That's his big thing right now. He steals her bottle because we've taken.
Does he like it?
Well, we've taken King's baby milk and
Right.
give him milk.
We're giving him 2% milk. My pediatrician is amazing.
What does he like more of?
Infamil.
Mike's wine. I mean, she took both our bottles. She took King's bottle. She took my bottle.
No, stop. In all seriousness.
Just
no.
like King tonight, I walked over and poured myself a glass of wine. We're standing up for ourselves.
Literally, eh?
Mm-hmm.
But back to Easter. What are we doing? What do we do for the kids, man?
Hey, Jason, can we have a far shot? I want to show everybody our superior production.
Yeah, let's do it. Connor, hook us up.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Connor was real proud of himself today.
Connor did really good. Connor's been busting his butt, guys, just so we
That's
give
a
him
really pretty shot outside that
Yeah,
stage.
Jason,
You don't even see half of it. Like our chairs are blocking it. You don't even see the rest of it going this way. It's stunning.
last podcast, Jason was shocked because Connor had us going through a computer, and Connor got yelled at. And now Connor's got 1, 2, 3 cameras.
Connor got it together.
Yep. Now we look
It's
like
looking good.
We just got to fine tune our game, baby.
I
There
think it's pretty
you
perfect right now. What am I
Oh.
missing?
Well, I mean, we haven't talked about
Pretty
me
good. We should come up with some segments. Thursday is our first guest. That'll be exciting. We have already that locked in.
Why don't we let
I
some of the
cannot
fans
wait.
text us what they want to hear?
Yeah,
wanna
what they want to hear, what they want to see.
Who they want to talk to, maybe?
Yeah, who they want to talk to. I think we can come up with some good, funny segments with you, Ange. There's a kitchen right around the corner, and now that we got our camera set up, you could maybe give us some tutorials on that.
I will say it. Like, how about it, babe?
Ramen noodle stuff.
I have been cooking.
No, she's done a few things.
You said no. I have
no,
done.
no. You took goat
Give me some
cheese and
credit.
put some jelly,
No, I did not. Just
and then
do
she
that.
gave me a what was it? A saltine. It was a saltine.
What's that?
A
cracker?
cracker, and it was amazing. Again,
Yeah, but I've been cooking. Like, no, I have all this stuff to cook. Like, that's what I've been doing, babe. Make
Well,
breakfast for the babies every morning for King.
What
Just because you don't eat it doesn't mean I didn't cook.
she
Okay?
did. There's SpaghettiOs. King looked at her and like,
King loves pasta.
I was like, dude, I'm getting top ramen later, bro. I mean, I know where you're at. I know where you're at.
What are you talking about? I cooked all weekend.
Natasha Gonzalez said we should have Amber on as a guest.
Amber is going to be on as a guest for sure.
We've reached out,
This is true.
we've got it in. Yeah,
Her people are getting back to our people.
yeah. Amber's big time.
Amber is big time. Amber, you better be watching.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, you better watch out of Amber. I told Amber send us a message because I don't
Well,
trust her.
Will there be a skit between you and Amber if we put her on?
I don't know. What do you mean a skit?
The way you guys were making those Bloody Marys the other day on Instagram.
That was pretty good though, right?
Maybe that's the first
I'll tell you
thing.
what.
Maybe we put the 2 girls in the kitchen and they make root beer shots.
But I'll tell you what I've been making.
Hey, that'd be cool.
My
Yeah.
go-to cocktail, Jason, pickle martinis I've been making past couple days, and I'm going to share it on Instagram how to make it. It's very, very simple. If you like pickles, of course. It's like a dirty martini, but pickles. And
All
it's phenomenal. And you get really drunk off of
I mean, it was okra, but
it. It was not okra.
no.
Maybe that's something you could do next week. Is our
What
guest
is it?
next week 21, Ange?
Yes. I have 2 guests next week.
Oh,
There you go. We can do
Doing
that next week.
a video with me for Instagram. So you have to tune in to my Instagram to see my cocktail.
Jason, why don't
Sure.
Sweetness and I get more guests? All we had was Titty Tim on ours.
Yeah, well,
Every time you say it, I think
to work up to that level.
Well, it was a little creepy. I mean,
It is
he was
creepy.
nervous.
He was nervous. He was
Yeah.
so dry, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I think we're gonna get more out of him as the season goes on.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah,
He's
my
coming
plan
back?
is I
You're
didn't
gonna give him a second chance?
Angela. I believe in second chances now that I'm on my 3rd marriage. You know what I mean? I
You
used
should
to be
not be proud
such a
about
hard
that.
man. I used to be so difficult. Now I've opened my heart, my wings, everything.
Hey, there's really a funny story. And let me know if we can tell it. But when Ange started managing your finances again, can we tell that story?
It's actually pretty funny.
With
So
that-
Angela took on. I was in
I'll tell the
between
story.
wives, and Angela moves in the house, and
I hope they're not listening. And
And
if you are,
I said, hey,
it's
I
the
have
truth.
one of my secretaries at work handling my money. Would you handle my money for me? And she's like, sure. So for like 6 months, 9 months, my CFO at Industrial Timber would call and said, hey, Mike, your credit score is going to hell, man. We count on your credit score being high sevens so we can go get stuff. I'm like, well, what's my credit score? They're like 560. I'm like, 560. So I go look at
It's the first. Okay, first of all, it's the first time I've ever had to pay bills like that. But not just that, I was like working. I was like driving his kids. Like,
yeah, I mean, she was 20. She was 26 years old. You know, I'm sitting there, you know, looking at her. I'm like, baby, you've ruined my credit score. She goes, so mine's screwed. Like, what's it matter? I'm like, you know, like
mine was not screwed. By the
I
way.
wear big boy panties here, honey. I got to go pay bills and I got to do all these things. So, of course, I yanked it.
Not late. Too many guys.
I yank it back from her and I give it to my sister who is now working for me. I said, hey, Rita, would you make sense of this? And she says, sure. And then a couple days later, she calls me up and she said, hey, I've got a dilemma. I got 2 checks going out with no name other than whore 1 and whore 2. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, Angela sent checks to both your ex-wives, and one's named whore 1 and one's named whore 2.
Sorry, Connor.
So I of course I say, well, obviously, you know, whore 1 must be my first wife. Whore 2 is my second wife. Makes perfect sense. So she goes, yeah, but the first wife's getting more money. I think she had a better attorney. And I was like, all right. So we call Angela up, and Rita's like, hey, Ange, you know, who's whore 1 and whore 2? She goes, oh, the second one is whore 1. But she's been sending for 6-9 months.
I always send the one that I like the least first.
To all my ex-wives, calling them whores. Sorry.
The funniest thing about it to me, though, is Angela writes in the memo line, you know, whore 1 and whore 2, not realizing.
I didn't realize they were going out to them as.
Yeah, well, she thought because it was electronic.
It was just for me. It was only for our eyes only. As you log into your bank account, you see how it's going on and check is what. And so that's how I had them kind of itemized.
And
the best thing is they never said anything, right?
What?
And the best thing is they never said anything.
Well, no, I said to Angela, Angela, I got to live with these women. They're part of my life still. You can't do that. What do you think they're going to say? She goes, as long as you send in the money,
as long as they're getting those checks, man. What
they're going to say nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
So I told Rita, I said, whore 1's the second, whore 2's the first. Keep it in the line item. Because I wanted to say it too.
That's
a good story.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I love the first one, but not the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, here's someone with asked, not to jump into this, but have you guys seen this Tiger King stuff? Have you watched those?
No, we have not actually. Is that bad? Have you watched it, Jason?
Oh my gosh, it's insane. This guy, Joe Exotic. We need to get one of these guys on the show. Watch the show on Netflix. It's insane.
It popped up after we watched that.
You're gonna get this guy on
the platform. There was 2 dudes with mullets kissing each other. Is that it?
Oh, it's but it's far worse than that.
Well, it was hot. It was the way there was high production, and there was a moment
cool.
for them. I mean,
I
always like to be moved by theater, and I was moved at that moment by.
I'm real curious. Like, do our fans they like that show because it's entertaining, or it's so far crazy that they want something to laugh at?
And it's all real life, right? It's real, true.
Oh yeah, it's a reality series. But this guy owns like 200 tigers, and then he's fighting with this other woman that's kind of a fraud who says she's taking the tigers to protect them, but then she's charging money to go see them from people.
And this is a successful reality show.
Yeah, this is like the #1 thing on TV.
Well, let's get them on because I need more pointers.
Yeah,
I feel like I've been carrying Ange this whole time, and if we can help her,
we should definitely get somebody from that show on. I'm gonna work on that. That is my job.
What's the Tiger King's real name? I know, like everybody calls me Thor, but I mean it's really Michael Francis Rook. I mean that's my name.
It is Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. Whoa,
that's his name.
Yeah,
that's his name.
The main character.
That is the main character, Joe Exotic, who is in jail now for attempting to kill his rival, this lady.
Oh, yeah, that would have been the job for Thor.
Yeah, kind of Thor. She's a little creepy, man. I get it.
Oh, the big
girl.
Yeah.
This guy also tried to run for governor of, I think it was Oklahoma.
out of her mind though.
No, well, she was
Sounds like she's a crazy woman.
She's wrestling those tigers, baby. I mean, that's why I'm all clawed up.
No, what are you talking about? I'm not a
I mean,
tiger.
honey, no,
calling me a tiger?
you're a mink.
I'm a mink.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's pretty. I'll take that.
It's a train wreck you can't stop watching. His real name is Joseph Maldonado Passage.
That's pretty good, honey. I don't think I can say that.
I actually am impressed that I did say Joseph Maldonado Passage.
It's probably that red wine.
And who was that guy again?
Joe Exotic. He's the main character in King. I guess he also tried to run for president.
Lorna, he tried to run for president. What?
I mean, there's the wisdom on this show. I thought we would have killed it thinking that we'd get a girl running in an all-male sport. I thought we'd run everybody off, but I guess there's some real talent on this call because Lorna says he tried to run for president.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I hope this Lorna comes from good stock because she seems like she's really got the goods.
I believe she does, honey.
Yeah.
I totally believe that. I think that's what we should watch tonight.
Yeah.
If you're up for it.
The night's going down. What else we got on this thing?
You know what else I hate is I hate how we get ready to do nothing, to not even leave our house.
There's our girl Emily. She says best podcast ever. And she's a professional. She listens to a lot of podcasts. So is a good knock to you guys. Are
people paying to watch our podcast, Jason?
Nope.
Maybe
they're coming because they find y'all entertaining.
No. Yeah, but how do I get paid? I feel like I'm doing this for free, and now that I'm not drinking, I'm not getting paoli.
But you are drinking.
I'm not getting
right
paoli to do my job.
You are drinking.
You said you had a glass of wine.
He does, Jason. He
does.
But
I didn't get it till 7:00. We've been locked in the cabin. What do you want me to do?
I think we should engage our Q&A with our fans. What do you say? Let's start getting
let's do our fans. Yeah.
In questions. So
April says we should get Dolly Parton on. My father used to watch a show called WKRP in Cincinnati, and there was a girl on there named Lonnie Anderson. And Lonnie Anderson got the first fake boobs in all of Hollywood. And my dad, every time he'd see Lonnie Anderson on this TV show.
What year was that?
Probably late 70s. I mean, I don't know what they were filling them back then, probably helium. But what I'm getting at, my dad would be like, that brave woman, those are not real, son. And I would look at him like, Dad, how could they not be real? They're so big and full. And he said, exactly, son. And I was like, so I get it. I was thrown off with Angela's when I first met her, found her. Sorry, I pulled her up from her bootstraps and brought her into this marriage.
I'm sure they love to hear that, dear.
Yeah. Sorry, Jay. Questions?
Not a question, but from our boy, so we had to put it up there.
Yeah, Ruch's in the Who's.
Hello.
Yeah, for the longest time, I tried to get Angela to change her last name to Ruch, and she kept holding me hostage to it. Like, buy
not
me
that
this,
long,
get me
though.
this. That was like 5 years.
It was not 5 years, and I changed my name.
Well, we were together 5 years before we got married. I wanted her to change it then too. I wanted her to get a tattoo that said Ruch.
But I always think it's weird as how ex-wives never change their last name. Speaking of that, that was always a big bothersome thing to me. It's when you're not married, why would you not just go back to your maiden name? My mom did.
I don't get it.
Changing a name back, you're saying?
Yeah, and so that was always the thing. I don't want to be like them.
I agree. When I got divorced,
I feel like respect.
I agree. When I got divorced, my ex-wife kept the name. It was painful.
It's because they think,
Back in the olden times, people.
I get when you have kids, it's a little different story. But the second one, it's you have nothing. Why would you not just go back to who you were?
Well, back in the Roman times, they used to think they could breed generations out of each other so for me to spread the Ruch name,
you should not tell people that's not
to
something
be able to spread the Ruch name like
cool.
they did in the Roman times. I just feel like when I put you out there, I think it's safer to put you out in the free world as a Ruch, not a cope. So
I say we go to some questions from fans.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Segue, right? Rosemary has one. Angela, who are you driving for this year?
I'm driving for Josh Reum. I always say his last name wrong. I'm really sorry, Josh, for listening. But the 00 truck all year, full ride this year. So I'm super excited. Yep. If we ever get started, I'm going crazy.
Right before we went into the virus, we had nice surprises for Josh, and we're still working to make sure everything's good to go. But we had some nice surprises for everybody that looks like they're still good to go. So we'll have a little
big things. Yeah, big things
present
happening.
for Josh here hopefully soon.
Do we have nicknames for each other?
She
No.
calls me Thor
No, I
most
don't.
days.
I really don't.
She calls me the man of her dreams. She said, this is a little awkward, but she says, I got a backslide. Like I was still in the 8th grade. I don't know how to handle that one.
I don't
It's a
even
little
know. I
odd.
don't even know what that means.
But no, I mean, she generally has nicknames for me. I do not have anything for her.
I just call him Mike.
Well, I call her Mrs. Ruch.
But sometimes actually I will say, so before I changed my last name, like Mike would always it was a thing in the house where he was getting so mad at me that I would not change my last name as Cope to Rook because I was trying to prove him a point, and he would always answer his phone as Mr. Cope.
I would say Mr. Cope here, and then and you know, all the people on the other end of the line would be like, "Oh, I get it, bro. Like she won't take your last name." Like, yes, you know. Just like, you know, being on the sidelines at a NASCAR race.
Which I don't mean to call my sister out, but Amber still has our last name. Amber never changed her twin sis, never changed her last name.
It's supposed to be Mrs.
Tavares.
I'll talk to her.
Yeah, we need to.
Ooh, let me read this one, honey, because I think this one's serious.
Yeah, it is.
How's your family dealing with the COVID-19 ? What protocols are you taking?
Wow.
This one's difficult. We made fun of my oldest daughter, twisted her arm to make sure she traveled 28 floors to come see us. We belittled Angela's twin because we made a trip to her house and she wouldn't make a trip to our house.
We go for long walks.
We go for long walks in the park. Yeah.
We drop our dogs off at the groomers.
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
No, we didn't do that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do that one at all. And then we let Connor up in here, and you know we don't have a lot of confidence in Connor's ability to social distance, but we have let Connor up in the condo.
It's a little crazy, guys.
Yeah. In fact, I think Connor set this mic for me. Damn it!
I'm looking at Connor.
Yeah. So, Lisa Wolper, you're a beautiful girl. We miss you at the race shop. Hey, Lisa.
I miss you too, of course. Oh, I think it's been forever, everybody. It's been too long.
Teresa Kent Hardison. I wonder if that's Kent or Hardison is her maiden name.
Teresa, maybe her husband Kent?
No, I'm pretty well. I don't know.
Like when I go to Starbucks every day, I have Angela and Mike.
So Travaris over here says, "What are you guys doing to keep from going crazy during the quarantine? I painted my whole house. What have you done, baby?"
Well, like I said earlier, long walks, playing with the babies, long walks again, walking stairs.
11 flights.
We have 3 dogs, Coco, Cash, and Champagne, and they keep us super busy. So
I've taken a lot of tubbies.
I don't take baths. I don't even know the last time I've ever taken a bath, guys. Like it has been probably like 6 months. So no tubbies for Ange over here, but
I take tubbies.
I love to go for a run. I love running.
Like a hot tub because I usually lose weight when I get out.
Mike loves his little bath bombs.
Yeah, I got my
He's
bath
a girl.
bombs in there. And then Little King and Lord have been hanging with me.
Yep, he takes baths with the kids every morning. Usually goes King first and Lord second.
Natasha is like a little mink in that picture. Natasha says,
pretty.
What are you and Mike's zodiac sign? Honey, what am I?
I don't know.
$5 if you guess.
I don't know. Like I'm not good at that. What are you? I mean, a zodiac? Your zodiac?
The sign.
I know. I don't know what June is. Isn't a zodiac a sign?
No, the zodiac is the chart, baby. There was a killer. There was Houdini that came up with these charts.
Well, all I know is that I'm a Leo.
One of them
the most important, Natasha, is I'm a Leo.
Oh, I thought you were a Cancer.
No.
That's what my mom keeps telling me about you.
Oh gosh.
Come on, baby. That was good. I delivered that one right.
I really don't know what you are. What are you?
I am a Gemini.
Gem.
So
Angela
comes to me 2 years ago and says, baby, I want to adopt. I'm like, sure, baby, let's adopt. We were in Cape Town, Africa when we decided
in Africa
to adopt. And she
really
gets
good
on the
friends.
phone and I'm in the shower. I'm getting ready. Like, we go to the top, baby.
I remember the hotel. We did a call with them.
Yeah, we did a call with
Laying
them
in
and we.
It was raining.
You were getting ready to fill it all out, and then you were going to be like, I'm going to call them. But, you know, to me, since we adopted, I just felt it was time, you know, like we should consummate this adoption. So I like went in the bathroom. I got all ready. I set up. I lathered. But Angela goes and jumps on the call with these folks. And they start taking it through the questionnaire. You know, what's your husband's name? Michael Francis Ruch.
Oh, I know where this is going.
And what's his height? And she yells in the other room, honey, how tall are you? And I'm like, I'm 6'2". She's like, how much you weigh? And I'm like,
because its weight changes daily.
275. And then she goes, what color eyes are yours? And I'm, you know, I mean, I'm sitting in a romantic mode, Jason, and
it was we were in Africa. It was phenomenal, and it's weird. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
There was a time I was known for these Sinatra eyes.
That's been like the joke of the century is I didn't know what color his eyes
and
were.
she wants to adopt babies.
I thought they were brown. I literally thought they were brown. Like, no joke.
You thought my eyes were brown.
Yeah. So she doesn't know what sign I am. She doesn't know what color eyes I got. And everybody says she wants me for my money. I don't get it.
No.
Yeah, I'll just tell you what, we've been cooped up in this house for a month now.
Oh yeah.
Going crazy. Like, I would like to know what everybody else is doing for fun. Like, tell us what you're doing, guys. Like, we need something different to do. We can't play any more games than the games we've been playing.
Samantha Gunnet asked what kind of wine. Well, Angela drinks Veuve champagne. And when Berta gets a little hair up her ass where she wants to drink, she pulls out Corbel. Because Berta, when she gets on the sauce, we can't get her on.
No, I have been drinking like this cheaper bottle. Like, I love a Moët, and I love a good bottle of Veuve, and I love.
Yeah, but what's the cheaper one?
I have amazing champagne, but I love
Berta.
But these bottles are like $20 a bottle. I forget I forget what it's called, but it's awesome. And Total Wine carries it, and it's amazing. So that's kind of been my go-to. So
Angela used to do me the same way. Like, I'd get home from work and she'd be drinking a glass of red wine. And I'm like, hey, baby, is that any good? She's like, it's phenomenal. I'm like, can you pour me a glass? And I'd listen to her opening a
So I'd go grab a different bottle. I'd grab a separate bottle and I'd open that and he'd be like, hey, babe, I'll just drink what you're drinking. I'm like, no. I was like, I'm so listening. He's like, no, seriously, like, why are you opening another bottle? Because in the end, guys, I'm sure all you women have the same issue is they don't know what they're drinking. Like, they don't know the freaking difference. So
I understand.
I always open like a cheaper bottle for him and the nice for me.
The Gemini needs to read this one. Hey guys, was just wondering, are you going to come back to Atlanta Motor Speedway when they have the re-race? Hell yeah.
Absolutely, we will be there, Charlie.
You know, I was.
We were ready for a last couple.
When we went to Atlanta 2-3 weeks ago, I was told by all the Harvick's fans that I was going to get my ass kicked. So I brought my own. Oh yeah, I brought my own pole for recess, and I set the pole in the middle of the.
Honey, nobody was kicking your butt. Nobody but me, just me.
Yeah, no, I know. I hadn't been in a fight since Vito in the 5th grade.
It's true.
Little bastard was a girl too. Kicked my ass. Natasha, I like Natasha. Mike should do a TikTok. I don't know what a TikTok is.
Honey, the TikTok videos I do all the time. Me and Amber. What are you talking about?
I thought that was Instagram.
The music videos, honey, on my TikTok that we did. Remember that one time we did that one? We never posted it.
No.
The dance in the mountains that Amber and I did.
No.
The foot dance.
No. Next, Natasha. I apologize. We ain't doing that shit.
We might, Natasha.
Is there another season coming? Yes, we are actually definitely going to produce and film another season. One nice thing about everybody sitting in, they're raising the bar and the bell for us at the Ruch Life.
Yes, and thank you for that. It's kind of why, like, during this time, as we decided to do a podcast, everyone keeps like emailing and DMing us saying, when is it coming? So we thought we'd kind of give you kind of the life in the Ruchs at our own home in our condo, just filling everybody in till season 2 comes. So thank you for asking.
And, you know, assuming everything goes back to normal, the show was successful enough, too, that it helped us on the racing side. So everything's moving right along. Other than that, we're going to have to keep Jason in our life a little bit longer.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But we do love you, Jay.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah.
What are we at for time, Jason? Because my
I was just about to tell you that's about it. We're coming up on that hour number, and we'll get to
Mike
some
does not need any more wine.
Thursday. Our next podcast is on Thursday, so I think we'll be able to get to them then. How you guys feel about today?
You know,
Great.
I called Angela's publicist and said, you know, people just don't like her. You know, I mean, like,
I always tell people don't like me. That's not true.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like the show is
Why? Like, I'm personable. Why would they not like me?
shown the softer side of me, and I don't think it's given.
Yeah, but why would they not like me?
I don't.
Is it my hair?
No, I think there's some people that think that you're not very nice to your husband and your
Sometimes
stepchildren.
you need a good beating. Oh, the kids. That's not true. The kids love me and I love them.
All right. Well,
They may not love me after their
Jason,
Easter basket weekend, but
I am pleased that things are moving along on the podcast, and I apologize for Angela that she can't buy my kids another year.
Buy your kids another, what do you mean?
Never mind.
I'm not buying your kids.
Oh boy,
It's Easter.
just enough time.
Holidays are big in our house, okay?
Buddy, sign us off.
All right, guys. We are saying good night. What a great day. So blessed for this life. Stay tuned until Thursday, live again at 7 p.m. with the Ruchs in our home. Assuming we don't get this house, or we do get this house, this could be the last few episodes in here. So super excited to share the great news with you coming soon. Tune again, the Ruch Life. Thanks.
Blue eyes.
At the same time, Mike Ruch here, badass. A good husband, a good dad. Stay lit, the Ruch life, real life. Ruch life, Ruch life, Ruch life, Ruch